Scoot closer. Alright, have a seat here.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright guys, so what we're going to be learning is we're going to be working on some leg movement so that we can increase our passing skills, that we can become better partners for our friends and our fellow classmates, so that we can increase our defense on the bottom, right? A lot of you guys are having problems when opponents are passing you, but a lot of us at our school right now don't have these passes. Some of the passes that I noticed that you guys are having difficulties dealing with is when they're doing knee cuts, knee slides, and they're coming at you really aggressive, okay? So let me show you a couple things here. Knee on your back there, right? So when the opponent is on the bottom, right, I want you guys today, we're just gonna practice. We're gonna start with our skills at a very beginner, basic level. And as we grow, as we continue practicing, as we improve, it's gonna get gradually a little more advanced, a little more difficult. So right now, first set of things I just want you guys to do is getting their hands in the right place, okay? I noticed that a lot of us are still confused about what kind of grips and to make and where your hands need to be. So one of the things when you're playing right here in this situation where it's like headquarters, before you get past the hip line or anything else, with the gi, we get to make grips that on their pants and everything else that we don't get to do in no gi. So I like to begin grabbing grips on the outside, right? On the outside pants right here. On the outside pants, when I grab on the outside, I do it both sides, right? I move, I sidestep to the side so that I can get their body positioning like off to the side on an angle. So I can see the thigh here, so then I can do a cross thigh. Once I get here, it's easy for me to bring my knee in tight in right here, okay? So watch what we're gonna do. We're just gonna start here like this. Boom. As we get here, our hand goes up and starts to grab for the next grip, okay? We transition to the next grip, which is the upper, up by the collar, by the shoulders here, pulling them up, and our elbows are here down to the side, okay? So this is what all we're gonna start off doing, okay? So here, right? Notice how right here, I'm bringing my elbows in tight to my side and also lifting her in off the ground towards me. This crunches her and makes it difficult for her, okay, to separate space or even then get her knee shield in. This makes it difficult for her to get her foot in to then create and separate space. Right here, and then this feet right here. This lets me control, but then when I get here, now depending on what our opponent does, okay, that we're gonna respond accordingly. Right now, our opponent's not really doing nothing with their bottom hand. If it's just there, I'm gonna take advantage of this. I'm gonna make a grip with thumb inside. I'm gonna pull it up. Once I pull it up, I drive my knee down, and then I put my body down. So I put the side of my body down on her, and then I slide the knee out and across. And then I put it here, and I start to sit in a variation of the Casey Katami here. However, I'm not going for the head. I'm staying right here. I'm releasing this grip, going down underneath, and staying in the underhook. Separating my body on top of her belly button, separating her connection, right? Severing her connection between her legs, her ability to bring her knee to her chest. Because if she brings her knees to her chest, she's gonna hit my back. So I'm a barrier to that connection that she's trying to make there. So here, as I get here, I grab the grip and I can continue controlling by pulling high. And here I control this arm. Depending on what you want next, right? There's couple things you can do. If your opponent doesn't break this grip and you still remain in control of this grip, you can put it across. When you put it across, then you can put your body behind it. Now, it makes it hard for her to bring it back. Here, if I have this kind of upper body control, you see this foot here? I can plant it here, and then I can go into the arm bar from right there. That is only if you have that tight control. But let's just get back to what we're doing here, okay? What I want you guys to practice is getting this grip right here. Then you go to the side, immediately reach up to grab that collar. Knee goes in. They start to close the half guard, or they bring in the knee shield, right? They start bringing in this knee shield. I want you to put up a block for the knee shield. You have to have a nice arm shield, right? You have to have an arm shield for the what? Knee shield. Because if you just allow them to bring their knees in, now that's a barrier they can use between your chest and her to her chest, and you really can't pass and stabilize, right? So before that comes in, I get here, I bring her off the ground, bring my elbow close to my thigh, and I'm pretty aggressive with this here. What I mean is I am using a lot of effort, okay? Effort needs to be on this grip. You need to be having a strong fingers on that lapel and pulling, and then I like to make a connection between my leg, my knee, and my arm here, because she's going to be trying super hard to find any kind of little holes so that she can bring that knee in. I'm going to be here blocking on the side, right? And I don't want to be, when I'm here, my goal is to get this knee down, so I get down here and I can push down here. But I don't want to be here where when I get my knee out, I'm off balance and then she rolls me. Okay, so from this angle, I want you guys to practice right here, super easy. To the side, boom. Make that hand exchange, boom. Side to side. See how tight that is? Okay, let's do that. 1, 2, 3. Go ahead. You want some coconut water with snow? She just took one.